Hi everyone, this is Pat in the paper closet. Today we're going to be doing a flip through of we finished the 4th of July junk journal booklet, I call it. I call it a booklet because it's not a full-size junk journal. I used only 4 sheets, which gave me 16 pages, which will be perfect for what I want to use it for. And you make yours whatever size you want it to be. You could make 10 sheets, but that would give you 40 pages. So I just want to use this for 4th of July's of the past. We always had a barbecue. Family, friends, neighbors. So I just want to put some of the old photos in here and have them all in one place by the years. Well, they don't have to be in order. I'll just put them in however I find them. But that's why I made it this size. So I only used 4 sheets on the inside of my book. I made a closure on it with a little bit of 1/4-inch ribbon. The cover is made of cardstock and copy paper on the outside and the inside. The inside pocket I had made, the inside of the book, I had put this panel on. I put a clear pocket on the inside. That's one of the pockets I made. I have a video on how to make them. I can't get that all in right now, so I'm just going to leave it. The front, I just covered with this paper. Now all this paper was, I believe it was a small free kit that I had gotten. I had downloaded a digital kit. Some of it, this paper was, I know, but a lot of it I just made on my own. Stripes and stars, and so it's copy paper on the front. I covered the front. I added this little gnome and a label so I could write on it whatever I put in it. Back is the same paper, copy paper. It's bound with twine. Very simple to do. I have a video on it. It's all in the series to making this book. How to use the twine. And then I just got started. I kept it simple because I'm not sure how many photos I want to put in here. I just made some of these tags. I designed them on my computer. These were the faux glassine ephemera that we had made. That video is also in this series. It's a playlist. You'll find it there or on my channel. Let me put this tag back. That's just a little corner tuck. This page, I just made a pocket on this side. Put in a few tags. These tags, I made these pulls out of copy paper. 1/4-inch strips. Put it through the hole. Folded it up. Put a little glue on it. And that was it. I really didn't decorate them because I don't know what I'm doing with this book yet. Writing area for journaling. This is another whole spot you could put either photos or a journaling spot. This was one of those faux glassine ephemera pieces. More writing space. Here we have a full-page belly band. This has a journal tag on the front, as I call them. Let me get it open. Opens out full size. So you can use it for write-out. These are nice when you have a party or something. You have everybody sign it or write something. Just to remember it by. So there's plenty of room in there for that. And on the back. This front part I usually use put a little note to keep it clear. So I could put a photo or a little writing on there describing the event. But that's what I call a journal tag. Now this opens up to a full-size sheet. There's a small pocket in here. You can also use the back of this, photos or journaling spots. And then you have behind it, it's the belly band. So you can fit larger items behind there. Now that's the full-size belly band. This is the center of our book. Here's where we tied the twine. This is a page marker that I made. I also designed this on my graphics program. Very simple to do. It was just a jar, and then I put a tab behind it, put the word today on it, and printed the whole thing. Very simple to make. This pocket has some tags in it, and a journaling card, and on the back for writing. This flag is printed on here in my graphics program. Another one of those faux glassine ephemera pieces. Here's another pocket. There's 4th of July on it. The tags and a journaling card. Another faux glassine piece we can use at the corner tuck. Put a tag or whatever you want in there. And this is the stacking pockets that we did. Also have a video on that in the series. Now all 3 of these pockets are full size, meaning you could fit a 4x6 photo in all of these. It goes way down there. This one also goes down here, and this one goes down here. Now if you had glued the bottoms when you put in your top photo, oops, come on, get in there. Can I get back in? There we go. If you had glued it, say here, your photo would stop right there, and it would hang out the top of your book. But because the bottom is not glued, you can put it down all the way if you want. So you can fit large photos in all those pockets. I'm just putting tags and journaling cards in here for now, until I have my 4th of July photos ready. More journaling area. One more pocket with a few small tags in it. And in the back here I have whatever paper I had left over. I just made it fit, I folded it. Keep it in the back. There's some tags, labels, extra paper. You need more pockets, more journaling spots, and these are extra sheets, more pages if you want. So I have things ready for whatever I want to add. My leftover paper, so I don't have to store that anywhere. And I didn't print a lot of paper, so that's all I had left from this project. On the back cover, we didn't put a pocket. Oops. This is the back cover, the inside, and that's the back. And that's the whole book. Now I do have a sneak peek of the next project I'm going to be working on. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But first I'm going to finish up the last of the Snow Day Junk Journal. That's going to be my next video. I'm going to finish up, I need a few more tags and journal cards, that's about it. So I'll finish that up and then we'll do a flip through. And then we're going to make a baby book. Now this one will be a baby girl book. I used a collection that I purchased many years ago. I had made a mini album out of it. This is just part of it. Now this would be the first part, the only order by the parts. It's from Knitwit Collections. Here it is. Knitwit Collections. On their website. And this one is called Baby's First Girl. I also got Baby's First Boy. But I bought the bundle, which is all of the pieces and parts that they make for this collection. There's almost 250 different graphics. Very cute. Animals, teddy bears, rattles and pins, elephant, happy first birthday, And you get all the cards for the months, the second, the third, the fourth month. And that's how I'm going to figure this out, how many pages I want in this book. This will probably be a regular size junk journal, because I think I'm going to need about 40 pages. I figured 2 pages for each month, that's 24. And then extras for, you know, say first birthday party, baptism, that will be in the back of the book. Those will be photos and journaling of those events. But otherwise it'll be by months. First month, second month, third month. And you write all your information. First smiles, first tooth, all those fun things. So I think it'll work out well. So I figured 40 pages, and they're out of one sheet of 8.5 by 11, you get 4 pages. So 40 divided by 4, I need 10 sheets in my signature. So that's what I'm going to work on, putting those pages together. And I'm going to show you how I made the cover. I'm making this cover out of a padded envelope. As you can see, it came from Amazon. It's one of the smaller ones. I only cut it a little bit. So I'm going to show you how to make this in the video. I'm going to show you how I'm designing the pages. Now I can't explain it to you in my graphics program because it's no longer available. But I can show you, I'll tell you what tools I use. This way you'll know what to use in your graphics program. In other words, if you want, we're going to put a new layer, or if you want to add another layer, all those things, all the tools that you use. Make a rectangle. You know where they are in your program. I only know where they are in my program, so that wouldn't help you on screen. So I'll just explain how I make each page, and you can make your own. But you can get all the graphics. It's best to buy the whole bundle, I would say. It's not very expensive. You get this plus a lot more when you buy the bundle. You can just buy this part if you want. This is called the fat quarter. But the bundle has a lot more paper selection, a lot of solid colors that you could use with it, a lot more graphics. Like I said, it's almost 250 graphics with the whole bundle. And this will be the back. This is how I design my paper. So you only need the envelope and 2 sheets of copy paper to make your cover, which is a lot easier than using gluing together cardstock to make it wide enough. So we make it this way, we put the 2 together, and we make our cover. So you'll see how I do that. So please come back, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell and click all, and you'll be notified when the next video is up. When we start our Baby's First Girl collection, junk journal book. And like I said, it's from, the collection is from Nitwit Collections. They're online. So check it out. Just look through all the collections. There's a little tab on the left-hand side where you can pick different baby collections. And you'll see Baby's First Girl or Baby's First Boy. I have both, because I am going to be doing 2 books at one time. I'm going to do a girl book and a boy book. Okay, so like I said, hit the subscribe button and the bell and hit all, and you'll be notified when the next video's up. And please leave a comment and share my video with people that you think might be interested. That'll help my channel to grow. So thank you for coming, and I'll see you soon. Bye.